Welcome. In this video, we're going to take a deep dive into arguably the most important and most powerful part of your entire standalone platform, and that is the Settings tab. This is where you define how your store looks, how it behaves, how your gang sheets export, how your builder interacts with your customers, and even how you get paid through Stripe. Think of this section as the control center of your entire workflow. Everything we're about to walk through shapes the customer experience from start to finish. So today we're focusing exclusively on settings. Now when you open the Settings tab, you'll see 5 main sections across the top. You have Profile, Company, Settings, Password, and Payments. We're going to walk through each one, but our main emphasis will be on the Settings section because that's where your platform becomes truly customizable. So let's start at the top and move through everything step by step. First is the Profile tab, and this one's very simple but still important. Here's where you manage your personal account information, your first name, last name, email address, and phone number. These don't affect the builder, but they matter for account ownership, recovery, and communication. Make sure these are accurate so your notifications and account support stay aligned with your real information. Next is the Company tab. This is where your brand identity begins. Every choice shapes how your business is represented inside the platform. Inside this tab, you'll see fields for your company name, your company logo, your URL, your business location, and your currency selection. You'll also see 2 functional items. You have your active commission rate and your auto charge credit settings. That auto charge tool is especially helpful for owners who want the system to automatically refill their credits whenever they drop below a level you select. You can select a threshold and a target refill amount, and it keeps your store stocked and ready without manual intervention. Now let's move into the Settings tab. This is the heart of your standalone platform's behavior. Inside, you'll see 6 sub-tabs, each controlling a different area. You have Gang Sheet, Builder, Image Gallery, Appearance, Cart Page, and Email Template. We'll explore each of these. First up is the Gang Sheet tab. Now the Gang Sheet tab is all about how the system generates your final files. Every exported gang sheet is influenced by what you set up here. Now at the very top, you'll notice a section for file name formatting. This is where you build a naming system that keeps all your files consistent and organized. You can choose from several dynamic tags including customer name, order ID, design name, variant title, line item number, and quantity. These tags automatically fill in with real data when a file is generated. So instead of you downloading something generic like image.png, your file might appear as customer name, order ID, design name, quantity. This becomes incredibly helpful as order volume grows or as multiple people handle production. Up next is the print file name. This toggle controls whether you want the system to use your structured naming format by default when new products are created in the future. Turning this on means always use my naming structure for any new gang sheet product made going forward. After that, we have the print QR logo function. This is a branding and utility feature. If you enable it, you can choose to print a QR code linking customers to any URL you want, or your company logo printed right on the sheet. Shops will generally use this for branding. Ultimately, its use case is up to you. Next up is the gang sheet file type. Here you choose a default format for all future products. Just like the print file name feature, you can choose between PNG, PDF, or TIFF. PNG is common for DTF printing, while PDF or TIFF can be preferred for certain RIP workflows. Whatever you pick becomes a standard unless you change it later. Up next is download file behavior. This determines how files behave when you go to download them. You have Open, which will make the sheet open in a preview tab so you can view it before you download it. Or you can have it set to download, where if you click download, it'll immediately save to your machine. If you want to visually confirm each sheet before saving, use Open. If you prefer convenience or speed, use Download. Now we have Trim Empty Space at the bottom. This setting automatically trims off any unused space at the bottom of the sheet before exporting it. This is especially valuable when customers don't fill the entire sheet, and it helps reduce material waste and keeps files tight and production ready. And last, in the Gang Sheet tab, you can choose to upload completed gang sheets directly to Dropbox. When you connect this, every generated file will sync to your Dropbox, your production staff can access sheets from anywhere, and there's no need to manually download and re-upload files. This creates a clean, automated workflow. Next is the Builder tab. This is where you decide exactly how the builder behaves for your customers. Everything from file type acceptance to margin spacing lives here, so let's break it down. First up, we have the supported file types. You're able to enable or disable any of these, and this lets you control which formats your customers are allowed to upload within the builder. Next, we have auto resize image to meet 300 dpi. This toggle enables the system to automatically try to scale images to a 300 dpi standard when possible. After that, we have the option to enable Canva or Dropbox. These are both very powerful integrations, and customers can bring files straight from their accounts directly into the builder without having to download and re-upload them. This creates a smoother experience since users often store artwork in these platforms. After that, we have the warnings that you're able to toggle. Now, when enabled, the background warning alerts customers if their upload has a background and offers to remove it. The transparency warning alerts them if an image contains semi-transparent pixels that might print unexpectedly and gives them the option to use the halftone function. These warnings help prevent poor quality output. Now, spacing is the next section. This entire area helps control spacing and margins from inside the builder. Now you have enable image margin as default. Now this will automatically give images a bit of breathing room when they're added. And then you have your default image margin size. This is where you set that spacing. Now there's also the artboard margin as default. Again, this is going to give, images space between the edge of the artboard. It's just best to have this enabled. And default artboard margin size is where you can set that space. You can also adjust the auto duplicate margin size here. Next up, we have the tools section. Here you decide what tools appear inside the builder. You can enable or disable the background remover, halftone feature, the text tool, custom text colors, custom image overlay colors, the auto build function. You can hide active gang sheets on the right side of the builder. You can allow or disallow them to flip images over or text, essentially mirroring them. You can choose to show the gang sheet price as they're building, or even allow them folder organization for any images they've uploaded. After that, we have the resolution level section. Now this is what defines the system's resolution guidelines. You can adjust the thresholds for optimal, good, bad, and terrible, and you can choose whether to hide terrible warnings or reject images below a specific DPI. Not only that, but you can choose to set the minimum allowed DPI. This protects print quality and prevents customers from uploading extremely pixelated artwork. After that, we have the other section. This final mini section includes collect shipping address at checkout, enable agree to terms model. You can choose the default language within the builder. Please keep in mind that that is for the builder and not the standalone dashboard. And you can choose to enable or disable live chat. These help refine the checkout process and customer experience. After that, we have the Image Gallery tab. Now the Image Gallery tab influences how your gallery behaves inside the builder. You can choose to show or hide the gallery, allow or disable color overlays for gallery artwork, choose between a drop-down or folder-based category view, or adjust the watermark opacity on gallery images. This is extremely useful for stores offering art and collections. Next up is the Appearance tab. This is where you'll fine-tune the visual aesthetic of your builder. Now you can alter the welcome pop-up options. You can choose between a list-based welcome pop-up or a gallery-style pop-up with images that you're able to upload yourself. You can also choose to disable this entirely. After that, You also have the choice of the builder font name, so you can change the font within the builder, and you can control the overall theme. So this will control the color scheme and style, and you can match your branding or create a unique look for your builder. After that, we have the cart page. Now this tab customizes the message displayed on the cart page. By default, the message explains that this isn't a traditional shopping cart, it simply lists the gang sheets built for the order. Customers should add items to your main website cart, and an email summary will be sent. You can rewrite this message however you like. This is the email templates tab. You can choose to enable or disable this feature, and it basically lets you design a ready-made template to either send to the customer or to your email when a new order is placed. Now outside of the settings area, you'll also see a password tab. This is where you can update your password at any time. Nothing fancy here, just a security essential. And finally, we have the payments tab. This is where you connect Stripe, which allows customers to go ahead and make their purchase on the Standalone platform before being redirected back to your website. Connecting to Stripe is simple. All you need to do is click Set up Stripe. You'll be redirected to log into your account or create one. Stripe walks you through verifying your business, and once finished, Stripe will send you back to the Standalone platform, at which point you're ready to accept payments. Stripe handles secure checkout, credit card processing, and deposits. However, it is important to note that sales tax is not handled automatically through the Standalone platform, and shipping is not either. So those would need to be handled on your end, whether on your website or by a price increase, by a certain percentage on your products that you offer here. But once Stripe is connected, your credit purchasing flow becomes simple, seamless, and secure for your customers. And that brings us to the end of our full walkthrough of the settings area inside your Standalone platform. This is truly the control center of your entire operation. Once you understand each tab and each toggle, you can shape the exact experience you want your customers to have. From how their files export, to how clean their uploads turn out, to how your builder feels from the moment they start designing. If you found this helpful, feel free to explore more features or experiment with different settings until your platform feels just right for your workflow. Thanks for taking the time to go through everything. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe.